Hit me with a hot note, honey.
So, did you know? Did you know? Welcome to Lynda Carter.
Thank you.
You started out as a singer. I didn't know that.
I had my first paycheck at 14.
As a singer?
As a singer in a band, high school dances. Then I moved on to the college campus. Then I went on the road.
And now you're back on the road. You're in various clubs with rave reviews, as I said. And you call this, from a friend, I think the word comes, repotting?
I'm repotting. My girlfriend wrote a book called Repotting, and I wrote the foreword for it. And it's a great book about how, you know, the many changes in our lives and how to go about it and not to be afraid of it. So it really is repotting, because I quit for 20 years to have my family, and I didn't plan to quit, and I really didn't plan to come back. But it all, you know how things work, it all sort of came together. And I have to say, I think I love it so much. I love the connection. I love working with the caliber of musicians. And for me, those moments together with an audience.
Well, if we had paid closer attention, we would have noticed something back in 1978, I believe, because Wonder Woman was undercover in a recording studio. And at the time, I don't think we even particularly knew that it was really you singing. Listen to that.
Oh my God, I've forgotten all about that.
Don't it feel like paradise?
I did. How often do people still come up to you? How much does it drive you crazy? Every day.
No, it doesn't drive me crazy, though. No. I think that very early on, I had to make a decision that to embrace it or to be kind of miserable, because she's so iconic, and I like her too.
Another first.
But I like her too.
You do? I'm very happy to hear that, since we're so invested in her. You were also one of the first Hispanic.
Yeah.
Your mom is Mexican, your dad Irish.
Right.
So you were blazing a trail there as well.
Blazing a trail. Although I looked so white bread, no one believed me that I was really half Mexican. So you know, I sort of Lynda Jean Carter.
I always wanted to ask you, how big was that waist?
Not very.
Do you remember?
Not very. It was so small, it was ridiculous. I mean, it was a long time ago. But one time, the guy on the set, the property master, put it around his head.
Put your belt around his head?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I know. Those were the days, honey. They were a long time ago.
One other thing. Back in 1983, you did something that no one was doing at the time. You went before Congress to get money for breast cancer. And at the time, you were asking for how much?
$25,000.
Which was a huge sum.
For the National Institutes of Health, because there was zero breast cancer research. It was only on other cancers, and whatever they found, that they'd throw it at breast cancer to see if it worked.
And you now have bracelets that are available where?
At Bloomingdale's and Carolee.com.
And they have sayings on them, and yours, they're from different people who put different words on them for anybody who wants to be a supporter. And yours say,
wonder, kind of a little joke on.
Got that. Got that.
But it's the curiosity, you know, and believe and then create.